Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series, race number 24 here today from the Sonoma Raceway. It is the one with the carousel once again for the second straight season. And joining us again today is Austin Shaw.
What's going on?
So Austin, we saw a very thrilling Canadian Tire race, I guess. Scott Upton, who is the pole sitter for this race, came out on top there. Of course, he only got 5 playoff points, so that does not really help his playoff picture. Maybe another must-win here at Sonoma.
I mean, if he's starting out front, he's got a good chance, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. There are not many passing zones here. I believe the carousel is a big one that you can use for a passing zone, so it's a lot better than the shorter track where there isn't as much passing zones. He's got his teammate right next to him, you know, but his teammate, he's well out of the playoff picture, just wants a win to get his season ending on the right note, or on the right foot, I guess. Does he cut him any slack here?
I wouldn't.
Well, we know you wouldn't, because we were talking pre-race and you were saying you were ready to put Daniel on the wall. So, I already know you're not willing to cut your teammate any slack.
I mean...
Oh, man. But anyway, there are 2 races to go after this, so obviously these guys, as you mentioned, there are a lot of guys who want to go for broke here. There are guys like Dylan Young who would love to get a win. He is the point leader by 32 points right now. Or he'd like to extend that points lead, knowing that Daytona and Darlington are the next 2 races. And I guess the other big thing is going to be survival, right? I mean...
Oh yeah.
Because Daytona's next, and Daytona's not the double points race, but Darlington is. So,
it's gonna be fun.
Oh man, it's gonna be wild. But we want to get going here. This is the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 24. Austin, we got your lap around from last year. We'll show everyone that.
Alrighty.
So, until then, we'll be right back with the green flag in just a moment.
Alright, here's the lap at Sonoma. Going into turn 1. Hard on the brakes, switch it to turn right, turn 2, a little short shoot, then brake a little, then to turn 3, swing it over to turn 4. You have a little stretch and then start with the carousel. Hard right, downhill, another right, and then the most challenging part when it gets narrow is the carousel. A sweeping left-hander. Want to hit the apex. And then off the carousel, a long stretch, which it has widened out. Hard on the brakes. Take a right hand. Another right hand. Then up the gears. Start of the S's. Left. Then a right. Left again. Like keep the car steady. Then another right. Then a left. High speed, one of the highest speed parts of the course. Brake. Then a very short shoot to the hairpin, one of the last couple corners of the turn. Hard on the brakes. I'm going to throw the car to the right. get as much power off of the hairpin as you can, up to third gear, and that is a lap of this video.
Alright, pace car is off, and we go through the hairpin. Austin, if you can see through the buildings, it's your call.
Here we go. We are coming towards the green. Slowly but surely. And we are green.
And here we go. You're already seeing them make some moves. They know that road courses, it's harder to pass on the long runs, and Joshua Saculli gets the lead. Keep in mind, Joshua Saculli, he is well out of the playoff picture, so a win for him will certainly not put him in. As they break here to go through the carousel. And it's really bumpy down here, as you can tell. Just look at how the springs are kicking out right there. And sort of a hairpin right here, I guess. Oh, he runs it wide, but so does everybody else. That's another thing you're going to watch, how much speed they carry through here. And again, we mentioned that they have to survive this race, because after this we go to Darlington, or Daytona and Darlington. You do not want to be on the outside. Caution's out. Oh, the 12 of Tim Horton. The 19, Ben Crouch. One of your playoff contenders, Zach Fitzwater, as well. Oh boy. Not a good start for Ben Crouch, a guy who was on the who was borderline about to make it into the playoffs. He's going to have a lot of work to do at Daytona and Darlington. Let's go see what happened. Side by side entering the corner in Austin. This does not end well.
Never always.
That's my phone that just dropped. But here they go.
Ooh.
And you see he just gets caught up in the tire barrier. So does Zach Fitzwater. The good news for Fitzwater, he's got 2 wins. He's just about solidified. The bad news for Ben Crouch, he's not. And this puts him in a bad situation. And we will take you back to the green. Well, that was a fun start. We get ready to go back green here. It will be the 2 teammates, Saculli and Upton, leading us back. Frodo Marat's coming to the pits.
What is going on here?
Looks like the one has an issue. Keep in mind the one, Frodo Marat's, he won here. Oh! A hit between teammates. This is going to be a really interesting restart. Back underway. See, the 21's laid back a little bit, and he really hit the throttle on that green.
He did.
And he won't take advantage of it, unfortunately. Here comes the 37. Will he force a battle for the lead? Now down to the carousel. Braking downhill is never easy on these brakes. In the narrow carousel now. So Max Anderson got third. It looks like something... Oh no, wait. Yeah, that was Max Anderson that ran wide on the start. My bad. But Saculli still leads. The 19 is out of the race. And that is a tough break for Ben Crouch. Uh, 47 runs it a little wide. Do they make it a clean lap?
Looks like it.
From what we see, yes. Yes, they do. But here comes Scott Upton on his teammate. And one thing I think we should keep in mind, JTG Doherty, they did win at Canadian Tire, but their only cup victory
was at Watkins Glen 2014.
Yeah.
Which I attended. It was amazing.
Yep. Austin's been to a lot of Watkins Glen events. Of course, I was not at that race. I was at the race beforehand at Pocono. But I'll tell you, I've never seen Brad Doherty that happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, they're leading here. And they're 1-2, which is something I'm sure Brad Doherty is very happy about. See, he's trying to get, Scott Upton trying to get to the bumper of his teammate, but his teammate's not going to let him get there. Again, for Scully, a win will not put him in the playoffs, because he is just too far out of the picture to make anything happen. But it would steal some valuable playoff points away from these guys who are vying for a playoff spot. Upton runs wide. And a rookie mistake will cost him the lead here. 53 is in the pit lane. Scott Upton might lose second. Does he battle back? He does. Then it'll be Max Anderson getting second. And now he has his sights set on the race leader, who is 2.6 ahead.
That's a huge lead.
And that 47 just looks scary fast today. Here we go down to the carousel. In the long straight here. Austin Shaw's now in the top 5 after that pit stop for Gene Sanford. Scott Upton was just about on the bumper of the 21 as well. See, they're all single file back here. Nothing really to report. See a few guys, there's the ones that pitted. Oh, 47 runs it really wide. And he'll pit. But all that time he lost. This will likely put the race leaders right on his bumper. And it looks like everybody is pitting.
A lot of people going off in the gravel.
And the 53 will not, I assume. Neither will the 1. Nor the 00 or 65 or any of these guys. Oh! Contact! And I hope he didn't kill the tire changer. Oh! some contact between Alexander Rowe and Joshua Sakali, and this holds up the 53. And guess who's leading the race? It's Frodo Maratz. He's 33rd in the standings entering this race. And he gets the lead. Now keep in mind, Frodo Maratz, if he's in the top 30, he's got the playoff position because he already won a double points race over at Charlotte. So he's got no fear about that, but he needs the points to get back into the top 30, and here's a good opportunity now to do that. And Joshua Sakali under heavy pressure now. Looks like that car's not handling very well in traffic.
He got shoved.
He got shoved by Stacy Stickler there. And these two got to figure it out or someone's going into the wall here. Oh!
She showed him.
She hit him. Said, "Get away from me." Oh, Frodo Maratz is in. This will hand the lead to Alexander Rowe, the only Stewart-Haas guy yet to win this season. Carter Joey to second. And keep an eye on that 95, because he could go for win number 2 right now. Of course, the 14 is no stranger to victory lane here at Sonoma. This is the site of Tony Stewart's last Cup victory.
What a race that was.
Oh, yes. See, there's a barrage of Fords in the top 5 right there. Let's check in on your points leader real quick, see where he's running. Dylan Young is 29th, and up ahead of him is his teammate who he's battling for the point lead with. So those two not having a good run here today. And if Dan Hummel's running at the front, this will certainly hurt the 2 team right there. See, Carter Joey runs it a tad wide. And Diego Yepes on the pit lane. Maybe some damage for the 77 as well as the 6. .3, but that was the lead Sakali had entering the pit lane before he wrecked out and fell back quite a bit. And Carter Joey's getting closer and closer, it looks like. Maybe not.
.95 is catching him, little by little.
Yep, he's just hoping that Rowe makes a mistake.
He might. There's a place to make a mistake. Is it right about here? If he does.
And he doesn't really. And they won't pit either.
pitting it. Looks like they are.
No, not really, but 5 to go. What's the lead? Slight closing right there.
Just a little.
Slightly closed that gap. But again, could the 14 run it wide?
Could possibly do it in any of these corners.
Down to the carousel. This is one he could definitely run wide.
Mm-hmm.
And he survives that. He wiggles it a little bit there, but so does Carter Joey. Oh, he runs it a tad wide. He kicked up just a little dirt, but it looks like he's good. Oh, someone ahead of him ran it really wide.
Will he pit this time? Nope.
No, but they might have to make one more stop, so don't rule that one out. And it looks like it was the 6 that ran it wide of Trevor Collins. He's off in the pit lane now. So is the 77, but their day's long over. 4 to go.
Wow.
Oh, looks like the 95 pitted.
Huge lead.
And if the 95 came to the pit lane, let's check. Yes, he did. He's out and away. Keep in mind, pit exit. He's got to get a lot of speed here. There's Diego Yepes. He's slowly watching his playoff hopes drip away, or slip away, rather. There's Nonigan Scott now entering the carousel.
Coming to 3 to go.
And we do expect these guys to pit with 3 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, keep an eye on the 95. He's in a very good position now to make up some ground. Oh, 14. He
Almost.
doesn't quite run it wide. He knows he learned from the mistake of Joshua Scully.
Yep.
And he comes in here. See, they're in. What are they going to do? Looks like right sides are going on. Will it be a 4-tire change? Yes, it will. Where's the 95? Oh, he's got some traffic around him. And I thought I just saw someone beat the 14 off the pit lane. Oh, it's just Diego Yepes, so nothing to worry about there. Usman Hamid gets around the 95. Stickler gets third. How's about Hillary Sanchez? I believe involved in a... No, wait, last race she was involved in a wreck. And this is a nice rebound for the 32 team. But Alexander Rowe, this is his race to lose with 3 to go. And of course he's got a past champion in front of him. Wait, Austin Shaw's leading the race.
He was on the pit lane.
Oh, yeah. Or at least he led a lap, so he got a bonus point, so... Yep, I'm asleep right now. It's okay. Alexander Rowe. Oh, he runs it wide. This opens the door for Usman Hamid.
Can the 52 capitalize?
This would be something if Rick Ware Racing could get a victory here. See, it doesn't help Usman Hamid too much, because I believe he's got a mirror full of the 41.
4 seconds.
2 to go, and it's going to take a huge mistake for the 14 to lose this one. But it's Ford's 1, 2, 3, 4. See Hamid doing everything he can to hold off Stacy Stickler. And that, of course, is Alexander Rowe's teammate. And maybe there's some team orders now.
Probably.
Because Stacy Stickler's out of this, so maybe the team order for the 41 is keep the 32 behind you and put the pressure on the 52 to be sure he doesn't close any of this gap.
We're coming to the white flag this time by.
Yep, and we're getting close. Here comes the 41 again. He's going to put all the pressure he can on Usman Hamid. And again, I have to believe this is team orders. Now, help your teammate. See, Alexander Rowe does not run it wide that time. But the 41 pushes the 52 wide.
Wow.
And there may be some sour grapes from that 52 team after the race. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. And could we see the payback?
We might.
They lost 2 seconds that lap. And if that was team orders, then the 41 did a job well done.
14 is in the catbird seat.
Yeah, and of course he should have enough fuel to make it. But Alexander Rowe, his second season, I believe, at Stewart-Haas. Of course, this race anything but over, as we've seen all day today. Here we go, through some of the final corners here. And this could be career win number 4 for Alexander Rowe. We exit the S's and we head toward the hairpin.
Final time.
Final time, he runs it wide again. But I think he's got a big enough lead that it won't impact him. His teammate's coming, but it won't be enough. Alexander Rowe. He adds his name now to a complicated playoff picture. He gets his 4th career win here at Sonoma.
Great drive.
And now all 4 Stewart-Haas cars have seen victory lane this season. After a few dismal seasons for Stewart-Haas in the Jello Cup, much needed victory, and the team finally gets to victory lane. So far, Stewart-Haas, no wait, they didn't sweep the road courses, but they've won 2 of them.
pretty good.
And that's a good run for them. And Alexander Rowe punches his name. Again, a very complicated playoff picture. And we'll see what happens as we enter the final 2 races of the regular season. We want to thank you for watching, Austin. Thank you again for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Here come your results and standings. And we'll see you for Daytona. Goodbye, everyone.